Hi, this is Rick Modlock and it's the 27th of April 2026. We're moving into the week when we've got Beltane on Friday, or Walpurgis as they call it, our neighbours in Germany call it. The night which is traditionally celebrated with fires, and it's a good night for doing candle magic if you're into doing small spells. It's also falling on the full moon this year. Which is really nice. It gives an extra energy, and it's also on Friday, Thria's Day, or the day connected with Venus, the goddess of love. So if you're doing any work at the weekend or on Friday, especially on Thursday night, Friday, to celebrate Walpurgis or Beltane, then any candle magic you do will be very powerful, working around themes of love, abundance, fertility. So that'll be really useful to do. But what I thought I should do in these days working up to Beltane is just remember the long lineage of masters, the long lineage of spiritually engaged people, the people who gave their lives, the witches and the wizards who gave lives to make sure that we have a tradition to follow today. If you're following any sort of pagan or Wiccan traditions or witchcraft, Wiccan's a bit newer, isn't it? But yeah, proper pagan witchcraft or druid traditions. But any tradition you're following, it's a good time to just remember and send gratitude to the lineage of people that brought you the wisdom you have today. So if you're working with, for example, Reiki, you might want to remember Usui Sensei and Hayashi and Mrs. Takata and the others that brought you the Reiki lineage. If you're practicing some sort of Hindu or Buddhist tradition, there's also going to definitely be some sort of guru tree, a list of masters that brought you the wisdom that you're working with today. And the same with many other traditions. And let's not forget our own ancestors, that some of our ancestors may also have been part of bringing us the lineage of wisdom that we're working with and that we're moving into in an even deeper way in the current time. So just close your eyes a moment and just start to breathe love, light and energy from the universe to open your heart center to love. And as you breathe more and more love into the heart center, just use a tiny part of your mind to reflect on everything and everyone that you have to be grateful for. The good things in your life that have been brought to you through a lineage, through sacrifice, whether it's enjoying 5 weeks holiday or decent pay for working people that relies on generations of trade unionists, or whether it's a line of whether you're living in a democratic country where democratic rights have been won, but particularly spiritual traditions, thinking of your teachers and your teachers' teachers, of Usui Sensei and the other Reiki masters, of the lineage of gurus if you're practicing Indian traditions or Tibetan traditions. And allow gratitude to open your heart. And now we're particularly working with the Beltane energy. So Merlin has offered to come and be representative of the witches and wizards that have been bringing this tradition throughout centuries, millennia, bringing the tradition alive to this time of ascension of the planet. And Merlin is just appearing in this electric blue silver cloak, and he's just going to very gently touch and light up and fully activate your stellar gateway chakra about 1 meter above your head, and placing a beautiful upward pointing pentagram to fully open the stellar gateway, opening you to connection with your own I am presence and with source love. And he's moving down and clearing the soul star chakra, which contains the blueprint of your mission on earth. Clearing the soul star chakra and activating it with a beautiful platinum pentagram. Moving down to the causal chakra, just above the crown, the interface between your human consciousness and your cosmic consciousness. Clearing your connection, particularly with the divine feminine, and placing a beautiful platinum silver star to fully activate the causal chakra. Merlin moves down to the crown, clearing your connection to the wisdom from your own personal journey through the multiverse, and placing a beautiful platinum pentagram to fully open the crown. Merlin is gently clearing your third eye chakra of any doubt and activating it with a platinum pentagram, opening up your third eye to intuition and insight and the ability to see the problems that you face in life from a higher perspective. And as that energy is starting to move and you're becoming clearer, perhaps Merlin will become in a better focus. You'll be able to see, feel, or just know that that presence is with you at this moment. As Merlin puts his hands on your throat chakra, clears the throat, and places a wonderful, shining platinum pentagram in the throat chakra to open you up to communicate freely from your soul without fear. And Merlin's just placing the pentagram in the heart chakra now, opening your heart to higher love. And as Merlin's just moving down, working in the solar plexus to clear the solar plexus of other people's energies, and place this beautiful pentagram in the solar plexus, empowering you to take ownership of your power, your abilities, your own energy, releasing the energy of others. And as Merlin starts to work in the navel, allowing you to clear any old memories of really when you've had to fight to try and be accepted, or when you've just been rejected. And just as Merlin places this beautiful silver platinum pentagram in the navel, allowing yourself to really accept and love yourself exactly as you are, as a precondition to being able to love and accept others. And Merlin is placing a pentagram now in the sacral. It's the sacral and as we ascend, the sacral and the navel are just gently moving apart from each other, and the sacral is taking over the creativity, sexuality side of love and acceptance. So as Merlin places this wonderful platinum pentagram in the sacral, just allow yourself to release the memories of relationship based on the third dimensional paradigm of exploitation and conflict, and move into a new paradigm of equality and love and respect and cooperation. And as Merlin places a pentagram in the base chakra, allow yourself just to gently release memories of fear and poverty consciousness, and move into a place of perfect trust. And as Merlin places a beautiful silver pentagram in the Earth Star chakra under your feet, connecting you to the ley lines and to the very heart of Mother Gaia, just allow the whole 12 chakra system to open up to the light. And as you bring the light of the I Am Presence down through the chakras, down to the Earth Star, out to the ley lines, and feel that energy filling your aura, moving through the physical body, the etheric layer of the aura, the emotional layer, the mental and spiritual layers. Just experience as if Merlin is opening a curtain, a veil, and you experience yourself completely surrounded by the masters of the past, the masters of all the different lineages that you've ever been connecting with, the Buddhist masters, Hindu masters, the witches and wizards, the druids, whatever traditions you're receiving, masters of the angel healing and masters of Reiki. And perhaps you'll see ancestors, even parents or grandparents that have been secretly holding wisdom traditions that they've gently passed on to you. And experience the love and support as you go forward to bring the wisdom tradition that you've been receiving out of the darkness, out of the dark corners on the edge of society, out of the cellar, and standing fully in your light as part of a wisdom tradition which is preserving traditions which are ascending together, are ascending the planet. And just experience as the energy comes down from your monad, you're sending beautiful columns of energy to all the masters, that have gone before. And as you breathe out, you send the love of Source and the gratitude to the masters that have held the tradition that you're holding today. And as you breathe in, you're receiving their blessings to take this tradition forward to the next generation of students. Whether it's Reiki or witchcraft or tantra or what it may be. And just feel the flow of energy as your breath becomes one breath with the lineages that are supporting you. Sending love and gratitude, receiving love and empowerment. And allow yourself to stay in that movement of love, gratitude, and empowerment as long as you're feeling for it. So thank you very much for joining me, and thank you so much to the amazing number of wizards and witches and masters and yogis and gurus that are standing around us today. Thank you so much. Just ask Merlin just to gently bring the veil back together, maybe not quite as back as it was before, but just enough so you feel safe and protected in the physical realms, knowing that you're supported, that the veil is a little bit more open. You're able to function in the physical world, but also able to connect with the wisdom masters and gurus that stand behind you. So thank you very much for joining us, and enjoy the coming week. Enjoy the Beltane fires Thursday night and Friday. Peace and love. Thank you very much.